When you need color, when you need light, when you need a rainbow shining bright, when it's overwhelming with all of your to-dos, go grab a sticker, it'll help you through. Get it from ELLIEBETHDESIGNS, 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 brighten up every day. ELLIEBETHDESIGNS, 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 brighten up every day.
Hi lovely people, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are a returning viewer. You're joining me for one of my planner trial videos, and I have got 3 planners today which I've kind of put together because they are sort of similar in that they are all vertical layouts, and also they are, 2 of them certainly are very easily available to the UK, one being made in the UK, which is fabulous. And yeah, I felt that I would put them together because they also have bindings that I'm not quite as keen on as the nice heavy duty coils that for example the Plum Paper use. I am a little bit of a coil snob, and because I'm quite hard on my planners, I like them to be really durable. So let's have a see what we've got. We've got a personal planner from personalplanner.com. We have the Sassy Planner from made in the UK, just down the road from me in Chester, and we have a PaperHouse Planner as well, which is from the States, and that's the one that I'm going to start with because I have a lot of feelings and thoughts about this. This coil is ridiculously thin. When it arrived, it's the first thing that I noticed. I looked at it and went, wow, that is so thin. I mean, look how easy that is to bend. It is not going to hold up. Not the way I use a planner. Price wise though, I can't fault it because the planner was $12, I think, and then with shipping it came out at about $40. So you know, you're kind of compromising on the planner for the cost of the shipping, but a decent price. It is by PaperHouse, it's life organised, and it's a 12-month undated planner. The front cover is lovely. It's got a nice thick laminate, feels very durable, and it just says let's make today beautiful. There's no personalisation or anything. I really liked the inside of this and the kind of designs that were there. So sorry for the light shining there. I'm just going to put my hand there because I was hoping that'll help. And it's very pretty. It's very watercoloury and florally. The paper's okay. I won't say it's the best I've ever felt. I wouldn't say it's the worst I've ever felt. We have got then a notes and reminders page, and then we have a divider with a pocket on it, which I was like, wow, there's a pocket there. That's amazing. Are we going to have one for every month? I got a bit excited. I'm going to spoil it now for you. No, we don't have one for every month. Then on the back of this thicker, more cardstock divider, we have the monthly overview. As I said, it is undated, so you're going to have to date it yourself, and there are stickers in the back for which you can use to do that. So we have our tab stickers, we have some holiday stickers, which there's quite a few in there. But we don't have any number stickers, so you're going to have to handwrite your numbers or get some number stickers from somewhere else. And again, nice sort of watercoloury, pastely background. You've got notes, goals and birthdays down the side, but easy enough to cover that up if you wanted to. Our boxes are 1.5 inches wide, so again you're going to be able to use kind of standard event labels with this. And yeah, it's a pretty planner. On the weekly overview, I can't remember, is every month the same? Yes it is, every month is exactly the same in terms of colour. So we've got kind of a bit of a grid layout, so columns with 1, 2, 3 sections. Yes, I actually had to count there to make sure it was 3. I'm not sure what that is for, whether I'm supposed to put the month there or something, I don't know. I also am like, where, you know, you've got a bit of flexibility with where you put your dates. You could put them above, but because they are central, you certainly couldn't put them really to the side and have it look right. So you've got a bit of flexibility there. Weekend is coloured in, which I'm not so keen on, because if you are stickerating, then that's just more colour that you've got to deal with. And width is 1.5 inches. So that's a good thing, because it means it's going to fit kind of your standard stickers. Now, as regards to things like full boxes, let's just grab this one and see what the height is like. So if I put that down there, okay, so I've still got quite a bit of space, so they are taller. You know, you're even gonna, with a header, you're still going to have some space. You're going to have to sort of space it out, as it were, if you're going to do that. Let's just come in here and peel these off, because once my stickers are repositionable, it's interesting. Some paper kind of clings to them, even so, but this is coming off quite nicely. So nice and easy for repositioning, which is good, because I can't stick straight. I don't know about you. So that's the weekly layout. So you get 2, 3, 4. Oh, is it just 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So yes, you do get 5 in the month. I was like, that's never going to work. And then you have a notes and reminders page, and then you're into the next month, which has a different divider cover, but is otherwise exactly the same. And so this continues. I'll just show you the different dividers. And some of them are foiled. They're very pretty. They really are. I think it's a very pretty planner. I just don't like this coil. Keep going. Keep going. So 12 months. I like that it's undated as well, and that you can then decide where you start. Oh, that's nice, isn't it, with the foil? Oh, and then the final one has got another pocket in the divider. And then we come to our last week, we get another notes and reminder page, and then we have our stickers. I like the foiling ones on these. They're a bit tricky to get off the page, but they're there. And then these ones are clear, so that you have like to label your tabs and things. So you see, that's just clear with the gold foil again, which I think is nice. There's quite a lot of gold foil in it. And then we have our back cover. So it's for the price point, assuming you're in the States, I think it's an absolutely amazing price. It really is. Obviously throwing in shipping to the UK makes it a lot more expensive, and I don't know, I don't feel the quality merits it, to be perfectly honest with you. I am just going to do a little pen test, because that's what we do. And what shall we use? I don't want to use there. I know what we'll do. We'll use this. So here we go. We're going to test. First up is a Tombow calligraphy pen. Then I have a Tombow the brush pens. I have Inkjoy gel. I've got a permanent fine liner by Unipin. Then mild liner, just a normal gel pen from Cocoa Daisy, which the pen itself matches this planner really, really rather nicely. And then Papermate Flare. Oh, it's squeaking again, don't like it. I don't like squeaky pens on paper. Graphics. 0.5 and a pile of friction, and finally Le Pen. There we go. Okay. So some shadowing but no bleeding, I would say, with that is the verdict. Yeah, so that's good. That surprises me because the paper felt a lot thinner, and I thought that some of those were going to go through. So that's a real positive. So yeah, I like the planner, as I say, from the price point perspective, and I think it's really nice if you don't need lots of notes pages or extra bells and whistles. It's nice and plain and simple. My main gripe is that coil, because I mean you can just, it's just gonna bend and not go back to shape, so, which is such a shame because I just feel like in your bag or something it's going to get hammered. Right, the next planner that I want to discuss a little bit about is the personal planner from personalplanner.com, and this is, again, it's one that you can personalise. You can do quite a lot of different things with it, and you can see it's come with some bits that I've not even stuck in yet. So you can choose various layouts with them. Now it's shipped in a jiffy bag envelope basically, and if you can see there, this coil wire binding type thing has not held up. It's already bent just from being shipped, and that is going to cause problems. I really dislike this kind of binding. I mean, it's just, I just don't like it. I find it doesn't hold up particularly well, and there's problems with when you like flat and then you want to put it back to where it was and it just won't go, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain. That being said, they have a good price point. I think it was, I want to say £24 shipped, about that, and again you can choose and customise your cover with these, which is nice. So it comes with quite a thick, durable piece of plastic on the front, and then your cover design. Already got rounded corners, so that saves me a job, so that's lovely. You also get a plastic pocket that's a top loading one that has got slits in, so you can just put that in wherever you want it to be. You can also customise the inside front cover. I didn't though, because I just like it plain. And it comes with one ruler, and I got a second one as well because I just thought they're always useful to have. And you can choose your colour of ruler. In terms of layout, it goes straight into a weekly view with whatever, wherever you have started your planner. I started mine from July, and so I've got the last week in June because part of it is on the monthly view for July, if you see what I mean. And I got a very plain column layout. You can add lots of different things to this, including your own anniversaries, birthdays and things that you want to remember. You can just type them in and they'll print it on the planner for you, which is awesome. You can also customise what they call little modules down the bottom. So I have a graph of the week, which I just thought was really cute, but you could put shopping lists, ideas. There's even a music section for the tune of the week, which I thought was awesome. It is an A5 size planner, and as such these columns are a little wider at 1 3/4 inches than perhaps used to, because Saturday and Sunday are sharing a column, so they don't have as much space. Now there are other layouts that they do, things like where there's 4 boxes on each page, where every day does have the same amount of space, but because I was most interested in looking at vertical layouts, that is why I got this one. So in terms of what that means for stickers, let's just have a little look. You can, because it's got a dot grid in it, which I requested, so you can choose to have lines or you can have blank. Now if I actually just, I can't stick straight, it's a problem. Let's try try and line that up to the dots. I was thinking if I did it to the dots then it's sort of central. Okay, so you can, wonky but central. So you can always just put things in the centre, or you could align it to one side or the other if you're using kind of the standard 1.5 inch width stickers, which most of my stickers are. So that is really good. Obviously you could divide it with washi, you could do whatever you wanted with it. And I think that's really nice. You can also just choose an inlay design. I went for blank. I just got blank everything because I wanted to make sure that I could add washi and stickers and decorate and make it my own. The monthly views are included as, I think it is actually an optional extra. I can't remember. Forgive me for that. But they are interspersed, and you've got this kind of very strange situation where, can you see these dots going up? So this is July through to December, and this is January to June. And I don't know what it is, but I would just expect them to go that way, not that way, because then if you've got the whole of it, it is actually going up. It just feels wrong. So the dot actually moves down the page as you go earlier in the year, or up the page as you go further through the year, if you see what I mean. Oh, I know what I mean. On the monthly view though, nice thing about this is that there don't appear to be any days that are getting split and shared. Let's just see if that's the same all the time. Is it always across 6 weeks? Yes it is. So even there where the month actually fits in 5, they've kept it in 6 and given you quite a lot of blanked out sections. So I like that because I don't like my days sharing boxes, and the width of those is just over 1.25. Don't make me do maths please. 1.25 inches, or millimetres. 33 millimetres wide. So in that case, if you're using this planner and you wanted to do something with a monthly view, you're probably going to be looking at the A5 monthly kit, which I do have one, I just can't find it. There we go, in order to have stickers that will fit. And yeah, you could make that work, certainly. In fact, yes, it would work quite nicely. And I will do some sample layouts which I'll be putting up on the blog on the website in the future. So again, you get some choice as to what you want in your planner at the end, and there's quite a lot of options. Oh my gosh, it says put me in the recycling? No, thank you for this time on the last day in your planner. Please put me in the paper recycling. No, I don't recycle my planners, that's just heinous. So I decided to have, this was in the teacher section, it was themes and projects for the year, and I just thought that was quite nice if you wanted an overview or to set some goals, because again you could sticker and they'd be there. I also threw in this one, which was like an overview of your year, which again I thought would be quite nice. You could like rate your year or colour code or do different things with that. And I put in a year of tracking as well, which you can choose how many pages you get. So I just got 2 pages, and so you've got a lot of tracking there. Really, you could do a lot with that. And then I put in an overview for 2020 and 2021 and 2022. And I really like this kind of vertical overview of the year. And it's perhaps because one of my first sort of proper planner was a personal planner, and I just loved this. This worked so well for me in terms of what I was doing. They have lots of, basically UK holidays are in here because I chose the UK version. I'm unsure as to whether if you choose a different country or language whether it will be different holidays. But there's also then things like Popcorn Day and Random Acts of Kindness Day, and so some of the fun holidays too, which is quite cute. So I then got some list pages and just random lists and some dot grid just to finish it off. And at the back it's got a whole thing about, yeah, your planner just ran out. And they give you a code for 10% off your next one, which is nice. So it's a really, oh, whoops. Yes, you have to put the elastic in yourself. It doesn't come with it done. It is a really nice planner, I think, in terms of its customizability and its size. It's nice and portable. A5 is a great size. However, again, I do have concerns with the binding. It's always about the binding, isn't it? They also have some stickers, which is fine. Not sure how many of those I would really use. But then, you know, I own a sticker shop, so I'm not necessarily going to use lots of other people's stickers, am I? Okay, so took that in there and put those over to one side, and we'll come on to our other planner for this video, or this episode of the planner trials. And it is a brand new to me planner from the Sassy Planner. So Sassy Planner is a company down in Chester, so just down the road really from me, and you can see the details there and links and things. If you just look for Sassy Planner, you'll find her. And it came with a nice little bookmark. This was another one that came in, I believe it was in a jiffy bag. And again, you've got some customization of the cover options, and I did have a chat with her about the inside of the planner, because you'll see in a minute it is very designed, so it doesn't lend itself to stickerating quite so much, but there is apparently a neutral option as well. The binding on this is an acrylic, I believe, coil, so it's, yeah, it's fine. It's quite stiff. I don't think it's going to bend and break. I certainly don't think it's going to go out of shape, because even if you pull it, it kind of pings back to where it was before, which is nice. It's got memory. It's got a laminate cover, just quite a thin piece, that is slightly textured, because when I looked at this I was like, oh my gosh, what's happened to the picture? It's all like pixelated. But when you open it up you realise, no, it's fine. And the inside cover is just a paper, kind of a slightly thicker paper. I think that would tear. It's not like the plum paper ones where they have the tear-proof cover, and I do fear that would get a bit beaten up over time, even with the plastic. Price point on these is really good. I think I got this for around £18 or £19, which I didn't think was bad at all. You then can choose as well your months as to when you want it to run from, and so you open up and you've got personal information, and you can see we're starting to get some hints of design coming in. Then we have a 2020 and 2021 overview of the months. The paper used is, it's nice paper actually, it is nice, and it's white, at least, it is white. When we get to passion planners we're going to have a whole thing about how white paper isn't always white. I would say, I think this has been laser printed, and I am finding those numbers, just because of the font used, a little bit tricky to read. I would love to see that in a completely plain font. But again, that is just me. It's a design preference. Then we have a notes page, important dates, running from July to June, because the planner goes from July to June. And yeah, so we've got this script kind of going throughout, and then we have like a vertical one. You see these, yeah, that's what I would have liked on the calendar overview. It's just a very plain typeface. Always worth asking about customization though, isn't it? So you've got your columns going across. like a future log, and then we get into the month. So this is July, and each month has its own theme in terms of its design. So, July has got this kind of lilac with a faux gold effect, metallic effect, and you get a grid section, lists, and then a 1-page monthly overview instead of the 2-page that we're so used to. One little thing about this, the size of this planner as well, it's not an A5, as you can see, it is larger than that, but it's not quite as large as the your normal sort of 7x9s, although I think the pages are, oh, she says I'll have to measure it now. No, that is 7. It's because it's a really low profile, is it? Yeah, so it's a 7 by, I'm lining up my rulers now, this is pathetic, by 9 and a bit. Interesting size. And yeah, and then you've got a 1-page monthly overview with boxes that are, oh, what's that, 7/8 of an inch in terms of width. Then we come to our weekly layout, and yeah, I have feelings about this one. I like that there's different sections to it. I don't like that Saturday and Sunday are so small, because there's busy weeks, busy days, as busy weeks, a busier day as the other days of the week for me personally. It means that the columns though on the rest of the week are a really generous sort of 2 inches, and so you've got 2-inch columns, or just shy of 2 inches, and you've also got, important this week, sort of up the top, so instead of having a sidebar and then your week, you've got boxes top and bottom to use for notes, and I think that's nice. I also like the fact that the week number is on each page. I think that is useful. So we go through and we go straight into August. As you can see, there's no tabs on this planner, so if you did want them you would have to add your own, and this has kind of got a different design to it again. And then we come to September, different design again. I do think I would struggle having a 1-page monthly view, because I tend to put everything on my monthly view. Then October, and there's a lot of kind of the metallic effect printed, which, yeah, if you like that, that's great. I think November is like the prettiest one though. Sort of a bit unicorny, I like that one. And then December, January, we've got these nice polka dots. February, kind of a blush colour. March, so it's a little bit seasonal with the designs as well, which is quite nice. April, that's pretty. I do like April, that's really nice. And then May, oh, it's my birthday month, and it's, yeah, plainer. And then June, there we go, so June is really subtle. And then at the end of the planner we have some grid pages for notes. Again, they've got a design on them, which, yeah. And then we have some like habit trackers or trackers, or I suppose actually it's more for teachers, aren't they? I can't remember if I chose to add these in or not. I'm gonna have to check, or if they just came as standard. And then like a timetable, one here and one here, and then we come to the end of the planner. So I really love that it is, you know, designed, printed, made in England. I think that's lovely. I think that's really, really good. It's a company that I hadn't heard of before, and so I was really pleased when she reached out to me and just said, oh, I have a planner company. And I was like, okay, I'll buy a planner, let's see. I did, as I say, everything, by the way, that I am reviewing, I bought with my home, with the business money. So none of this is sponsored, none of this is been given to me. I have gone out and chosen these planners. So I think this is a really nice one if you are mainly a pen planner and you don't really use a lot of stickers, because as you can see as well, it's a pretty narrow coil, so you're not going to get many stickers on that. Right, pen test time. Oh, and the movie stopped recording and what camera cut off there, so hopefully we didn't lose too much, but I've just finished writing out the pens for the pen test, and yeah, we've got no shadowing virtually, no bleeding. Yeah, that's brilliant. Just a little bit from the Tombos, which you would expect because they're a much thicker pen. I like how sleek the profile is on this planner. I do. The fact that it lays completely flat when it's folded back on itself, it's brilliant. I do like that very much. As I say though, I think because it is square bound, so it's all, you know, if you put tabs on this, they're going to get battered if it's going in your bag. That is my kind of one concern with it. All in all though, great product, and I think of the three that I've looked at then in this video, I don't know which my favourite would be, to be perfectly honest with you. They all have pros and cons. If I could have the prettiness of that one with the paper of this one and the customizability of it, but made in England and with that acrylic coil over the sort of these flimsier spiral and wiro bindings, that would be great. In terms of stickers though, these are all going to work with kind of your standard 1.5 inch wide stickers, and this one being an A5, you're going to want to use an A5 monthly for it. This one, unless you were to get a completely neutral, no decoration, nothing on it kind of planner from the Sassy Planner, then I think you're probably not going to stickerate very much because everything's going to have to match. Well, in my world it would have to match, maybe in yours it doesn't. But in terms of using any stickers, then the mini monthly is going to be the one for your monthly view, and then you could again use anything for your weekly view. So that's really great to know, although it would end up very, very fat, and it's a very, very small coil. So that is part 2 of our planner reviews. Next time I'm going to be having a look at these 2 planners, which is the Hobonichi Cousin Weeks and the Print Impression Weeks as well. So join me for that. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, lovely people, and bye bye for now.